Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel Kingsdown Roots. My name is Matt Ridout, R-I-D-O-U-T, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Nike Air Force 1 Supreme. And this is probably the biggest mistake I've made in a long time. Ugh. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time today. I'm just going to get my trusty knife and start unboxing. Okay, so we have the package here. We have some of the StockX famous bubble wrap, which I don't want to see. We have the Nike box right here with the Nike logo in a nice shiny reflective kind of material on the top, and then very subtly on the side you have a little Supreme logo. So I'm just going to take these out of the box. So we have some white tissue paper and then the Air Force 1s inside. Okay, so this is the Nike Air Force 1 Supreme. It is in all white, as you can see here. It came in two versions when it released on Supreme in the first week of March. Came in an all black and an all white version. To be honest, a standard triple white from an Air Force 1 without a Supreme collaboration is a nice shoe. So what's different about this Nike Air Force 1 and Supreme versus a normal pair of Air Force 1s? Well, it's not going to take me long to explain the differences because there are very few. The only real difference is that it has a small Supreme logo on the side. So the outer sole is all white, you have the midsole which is again white, then you have the upper and mid which is again all white. Towards the back of the heel on both the right and left shoe, you then have the Supreme logo which is embossed and printed into the side of the shoe. On the back it is no different, again it's all triple white and it comes default with some all white standard laces. So you also have the metal cap at the end of the laces which says Air Force 1 Supreme, and Supreme is in very, very small etchings. And on the tongue itself it also has a embroidered triple white Nike Air Force 1, and then it has a Supreme logo underneath that. In the insole there is also a Supreme Nike Air logo too, which is a new addition to the Air Force 1. So first of all, when there were some promotional shots of this sneaker, everyone was saying this is just trash, this is boring, they could have done more with it, they could have put big Supreme letters down the side of it, they could have done some extra colors. Then all of a sudden these laces started making their way into the promotional material too, and you can see here that there are some red Supreme laces with the Supreme logo in white all up and down the laces, which you can put on, and I will put on today, and hopefully you can see some different looks. Personally, I'm not sure if I like the red laces. Like, they do look a bit too much with the Supreme logo all over them, but I'm going to put them on and just see what works and make my decision later. So when these released, as I said on the Supreme website, these came out at £95 in the UK, $96 I think in the US. So in my intro I said that I'd made the biggest mistake in a long time, and it's not because I bought these sneakers. I actually quite like them just as they are. They are quite plain and simple. So there are two ways that you can actually purchase a sneaker through websites like StockX and GOAT, etc. And that's either through buying an asking price. So that an asking price is when a seller has a pair of shoes in hand and they are asking for a price. They might want to sell them for £1 million. They're listed there and you can buy them for £1 million and get them pretty quickly. The other way is through a bidding system. So you can actually bid for a pair of sneakers. So you can bid for how much you're willing to pay for a particular size or the sneaker that you want. And if a seller decides to sell at that price, that's up to them. So I actually put a bid in for these for £500, not dollars, pounds. Which is quite a lot of money, but I did want to get them before a lot of other people so I could do a review on YouTube nice and early. Then the news broke on the Supreme website that it was going to release on, I think, the 4th or 5th of March, something like that. And I completely forgot that my bid was live. So obviously when the news came out that these are going to go to general release in a week, that the prices that sellers were selling them for dropped dramatically. So they went from like £700 down to £300 or £200 in the UK. So a seller saw my bid for £500 and took it. So props to the seller for making £500 out of me for a sneaker that you could pick up in the same week for £95. Oh, I guess everyone makes mistakes, and I bet there are a lot of other people on YouTube that also make mistakes but probably don't talk about it. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking about this shoe and I'm going to put it on my feet. I'm going to also swap out the laces to see what they look like too. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer this with the standard white laces, or do you actually like the red Supreme ones? Drop me a comment down below. So hopefully you enjoyed those looks and styles. As I said before, I was a little bit concerned that these looked a little bit small and that they could run a bit shorter than normal sizing. That's not the case. These fit true to size, typical Nike sizing, nothing's changed there. One other very important factor about this shoe, and this is news that was released from Supreme, is that this sneaker is going to be released all over this season. If you haven't caught this already at resale or retail, then don't worry, these are going to be released and continue to be released over the next coming weeks and months. So your opportunity to cop a pair of these at £95 or $96 still exists, and you don't have to pay a ridiculously high price like I have at resale. Overall, I do feel that Nike and Supreme could have done a lot more with this sneaker. There are lots of exciting Air Force Ones out there at the moment, much more exciting than this, let's be honest. But because of the Supreme logo, obviously this is interesting to a lot of people. All right, so that's it from me today. I've been Matt Rideout, this has been Kingsdown Roots. If you've enjoyed my video, please drop me a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the Supreme. Supreme? It's not a real brand, is it? It's Nike and Supreme. Okay, so that's it from me today. I've been Matt Rideout, this has been Kingsdown Roots. If you've enjoyed my content, then please drop me a comment down below. I promise I try to respond to as many as I can, if not all of them. I also post content on Instagram, so you can follow me up here too. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.